Good afternoon. If you're watching this video, then that means you purchased my class, Spiritual Hygiene. And today we're going to speak of aura and how it can affect the way we feel, our emotions, the things that are going through our minds, different situations in our life. The aura is an energetic field that is outside of our body. As we go through daily, everyday activity, going to work, picking the kids up, all of those things, it can get holes in it. And this can affect our whole being, like I said. So I'm going to start off with smudging. This technique is by using smoke and going all over the body from the crown all the way to the feet. And there's several different items that you can use. In the written part of the class, I sent that through, and there's examples and exactly what it does in general. This is a smudging stick. It is made out of juniper, marigold, basil, and bay leaves. And so if you purchase something to this degree, what you would do is, Spirit insisted that I do this class outside, and we'll get to that in a moment. And so the wind is blowing quite a bit, and it's quite chilly. But you would set this afire, either blow your breath on it, thinking positive thoughts, or you can use a feather. And you would start at the crown of your head and go all the way down the side of your body, up in between both legs, down to the feet, and back up the other side of the body, thinking the whole time that each hole that is in the aura is being fixed and placed back to the way it's supposed to be. All right, you can also use Palo Santo. This is a Mexican holy wood, and you do it the same way. I'm having problems with the wind. All right. So you would light it, and you would go up each side of the body, in between each leg, and back behind also. You can also use bay leaves. I use these a lot because it also fixes your aura, raises your vibration. That is not in the paperwork. This is what I call an old school trick. People that were really into spirituality, nature, different things in the past, they would figure out things that they had on hand in cupboard to fix things. Whether they knew that we had an aura outside of us at the time, I'm not sure of. But they knew by doing this, it would actually fix something and put things back together. And so, if you look, there's a word written on it, and it's protection. I use these to clean my aura. I use these for wishes, different things like that. Anything that you want to happen, you can write on these bay leaves. And you, just like everything else, you set a fire, you let it smoke a minute, and then you go up and down the aura, the body, in the front and in the back. That is smudging. There's another technique that is also used, and you can use crystals. You can keep crystals on you during the day to protect your aura to start with, so you don't have to worry about those. And there's a list of crystals and what they actually do in the written part of the class. And this is labradorite, and it will automatically protect your aura and your energetic field from anything negative, getting holes in it, as I was speaking, and just keep it intact. This is raw obsidian. It can also help stop negative energy from breaking your aura. And of course, the master healer is ammonite, which is quartz and amethyst together. And so this can also protect your auric field. And there's quite many different techniques to use, and smudging is one of them. You can also do what is called a golden comb, and that is also in the paperwork. You just sit and take a couple of deep breaths and then call in creator energy, asking them to place this comb, seeing this golden comb, and then just go through your entire body field, combing anything that is not needed for your best and highest good, going through the top of the head all the way to the feet. You can also use angels. You can call in an angel by the name of Archangel Michael, and he will protect you. And if you do happen to take a hit in your aura, you can call him in and ask him. And if you're not visionary to be able to see him there, just know it, feel it. Because not everyone has the same exact gifts, but you can ask him to come in. Archangel Michael, please come in and clean anything out of my aura that does not belong. And, you know, fix anything that needs to be fixed. Also, Archangel Metatron. He uses the Metatron cube, and he will go from the top of your head. When you call him in just as you do Michael. Archangel Metatron, please come into my energy. And use your Metatron cube to take away any residue that is not for my best and highest good. And just sit there and let him walk you through everything being clean. Also, the reason I'm out here today is you can connect yourself to Gaia, Mother Earth, and just feel your feet just tapping to the earth, and feel the energy of the earth come up through your body, 6 feet in front, 6 feet behind, 6 feet above, and 6 feet below. And just have that energy of the earth to come up and take away anything that is not in your best interest, anything that does not belong to you. You can also, like the wind is blowing today, use the wind. Take a couple of deep breaths and ask the element of air to come through you and clean anything that does not belong to you. That needs to be fixed. It can be fixed. Also, Wi-Fi. You know, we go through this time and age where everybody uses Wi-Fi, and so that can affect your aura too. That too on itself is an energy field, and it goes through, and it can bounce off of our aura and make holes. And so, you know, if possible, pay attention to where you're at, and if they have Wi-Fi, go ahead and reinforce that aura. If you have Wi-Fi in your home, then think about disconnecting the router at night if possible. Keep all of your cell phones away from where you're sleeping, because that's where your body regenerates. So just pay close attention to how you feel when you're in those fields of where there's high electronics. I'm trying to make sure that I get it all. And there's something called a chemtrail too, that actually they spray around, and it has aluminum in it. It's actually supposed to be good for the ozone and different things to help the ozone. So this too can get into our aura and make holes. And so we want to protect ourselves against that. So be mindful of that. And, you know, pay attention if you get up in a good mood and all of a sudden you come in contact with certain people or certain objects, because any object can pick up energy. We are all energy. Pay attention to that, because sometimes the feelings we are feeling are not our feelings, for the fair reason that we have holes in our aura. Another way to fix your aura is using baths. You can use anything from Epsom salts, essential oils. There's a list of that also in there. You can also buy teas in the little bags, like chamomile and lavender and things like that. Put 3 or 4 of those in your bath and let them soak. And as you're going through, ask that everything in your energy field be fixed, that you will be able to be your whole and higher self. Also, I'm trying to make sure I'm getting everything on the list. I did the crystals, the smudging, and you know, energetic music, vibrational music. Say you don't have time to do all this shit first thing in the morning or whenever, and you're feeling kind of like something's going on when you got to work. Well, download some aura music off of YouTube. You know, buy an MP3, or you know, download that from another site, so you have that automatically on hand. You can stick that earphone in and go through that whole process of cleaning that up really quickly. And I'm making, let's see, music, so and find the time. And as I'm sitting here thinking about making sure that I'm telling you guys everything I need to tell you, then I'm also being told to, you know, find some time in nature. That's one reason why Spirit wanted me to do these videos outside, is because some of you guys that's going to buy this course actually don't have access to nature. And so by playing this video, and I'm going to be quiet for a few minutes and just walk away from it and let it all soak up. But by finding somewhere in nature, you can sit and just come to yourself and take a couple of deep breaths and just let yourself come back together. Let everything be fixed that needs to be fixed and put in its place, that's for your uppermost highest good. There's also, with Archangel Michael, there's a prayer that you can use in the morning, and it's calling Archangel Michael into your space, asking him to remove anything and everything that does not belong to you, and say your name for your uppermost highest good from each direction of the universe, past, present, and future. And then kind of see, know, or feel that coming away from you. And then say, Archangel Michael, please bring back what belongs to me from every direction of the universe, because my name is, place your name, and let it be from every direction of the universe, north, south, east, west, past, present, future. And then see all that coming back to you, and that will place you into where you need to be. If there's any other questions that you have regarding the class, regarding the video, if there's anything that I can do, please reach out, because spiritual hygiene is very important. This is something, even if you're not spiritual and going through day-to-day life, this is something that's also going to help you come back into your own, to not be so confused, to not be so ill, to have a sense of self, and to have a sense of just bliss. And tomorrow we're going to talk about chakras and how to go through and make sure they're balanced, because when your aura has a hole in it, it can affect these chakras. And when these chakras are off balance, your body's off balance. And so we will speak about that tomorrow. But again, I want to thank you so much for purchasing my class. I hope that the information is there, resonates with you, and you find much use for